How y'all doing? I'm a few minutes early tonight, I know, but I went on a few minutes late a couple of nights ago, so I wanted to come on early tonight and just to keep you guessing, right? No, I'm joking. I'm just a few minutes early. So, how's everyone doing on this Monday after the holiday? Oh, goodness. I'm tired. Jonathan and Larice come back home today, so they back. So they back to taking care of Jonah. They got Jonah, so it's just back to us and Zane. I tell you, I was tired. Ooh, I haven't wanted to go to bed that early in a long time after being up all day with a baby. Ooh, it's something different being up with a baby. It's a different type of tired. I know you might not have had that type of tired, but it's a different type of tired when you've been up with a baby all day. So we had Jonah, and oh, we just loved it. It was so much fun. I'll tell you, being grandparents is the best gift God gives us. It is so much fun. And we are blessed to have two grandbabies. So can't wait. We're gonna see Angela in a few weeks. And y'all see my cup. I know I told y'all before, anybody likes my cup, you see? My girl made this for me. She is a coach's wife on Zane's team. Amanda, that's my buddy, but she made it for me. I sure well, I paid her for it, but she's the one who made it. It's really nice. And I just told her basically, I just told her that I like purple and that I wanted to say Miss Acosta. Other than that, she did the rest of it herself. Like she picked the colors and everything. So she did a really good job. Y'all know I'm not a real girly girl, but and then Shay and Alfredo brought me when they came, brought me a late birthday gift. And it was a like one of those metal water bottle reusable water bottles. So that was nice of them. So I'm getting my little a little cup collection, I guess. Ooh, yeah, it was a long weekend. I know this was a holiday weekend, but it was a long weekend. We locked down on a Friday morning after Julian got a haircut, and we didn't even go outside again until today. Not even to sit outside in our carport. So, and then went outside today and it was raining. It was a good thunderstorm. For those of y'all in Florida and start, we got some good rain today, thunder and lightning too. But thank goodness my power never went off, so it's all right. Oh, so, did anybody eat anything besides barbecue this weekend? We ate like children all weekend. We had DiGiorno pizza and straight cut fries. We get the straight cut fries because they don't have any skin on them, right? So the straight cut fries and DiGiorno pizza is what we had on Saturday night, and then Friday night we had grilled cheese, and then last night we had corn dog nuggets and straight cut fries. Those are for Zane. Zane loves it's the only kind of fries he likes, but he'll eat those at McDonald's. He ever gets the brown one or one with skin on it out of the bag, he thinks that all the fries in the bag are bad. So we have to get specific ones so that he can eat. Eat. That's one of the things he does eat, but he won't eat just regular potatoes or mashed potatoes or hash browns or cubed potatoes. He won't eat them anyway cut except for straight cut fries and fries from McDonald's. That's it. So, So that's what we've been eating. So today we were glad when Jonathan and them got back because Jonathan cooked. He made some ribs and green beans and corn and biscuits and rice. It was real good. I don't miss oh, Jesus. But yeah, so we were ate done had dinner and everything tonight and getting ready for the week. We have a kid on Zane's T-ball team um, has been tested for COVID. So we're waiting to see. Julian went and got tested today, this morning, actually. He went to the health department to get tested, which is required by his job. So he had to go get tested this morning. I'm not going to get tested. I just sit in the house, right? Because I'm not, no. If Julian's is positive, maybe, but I'm not, I don't want them sticking that thing in my nose unless they gotta like intubate me or something. I just don't like it. I'm sorry, I understand, but I'm not with it. I don't want them putting nothing in my nose unless I'm under general anesthesia. Not even just no, not even no no sedation. No, I need to be under all the way under deep general sedation. If you don't put something in my nose, I just cannot, y'all. But we have been exposed so many times. Might have it already. It'd be just my luck, just the way things work and the way my body works. Weird stuff happens, like I had my heart attack completely asymptomatic. Even EKGs and things were normal in the middle of my heart attack. So, maybe I got COVID and didn't get sick. Since that's how everybody else is getting sick. When I had the flu or pneumonia, I never ran a fever. I was in the hospital for 10 days and I never had a temperature. I was on 3 different IV antibiotics. Never ran a fever. Never satted my oxygen saturation was always over 96. 10 days in the hospital with pneumonia. So who knows, right? Maybe I got it and I just didn't get sick. That is a blessing. But I'm still trying to stay inside. When we do go out, I try not to really bother too many people. But at the same time, you got to live your life. We can't just sit in the house. I'm gonna tell y'all, 2020 has been crazy. Like, I don't know. I, 2020 has been a year of an eye-opening year thus far. You know, so we see like we put on the 2020 glasses and see real good. Now, some people wish they couldn't see her. I tell you, I like staying inside my little bubble over here. I'm not lying. And I have been that way my whole life, no matter where I've lived. I always have my people and my and that's that. That's what I do. I've always been happy at home. I've never understood people that pay rent somewhere and they can't never stay at the house. That's weirder to me than somebody that's home all the time. You should enjoy where you pay bills. Do you hear me? If where you pay bills, you can't enjoy yourself and relax. I'm not talking about walking around in your drawers and stuff like that. Sometimes it just be other people living in the house and that's not appropriate, right? But I mean, if your parents, you're not walking around like that anyway, I hope, in your house, but maybe you do. I mean, to each his own. But I don't like, I don't understand how some people just always have to be gone somewhere doing something. I like to be, I know people don't believe that. It's probably one of the, uh, an April fact that a lot of people don't know about me unless they truly know me, and that is that I really love being quiet and by myself. Like, I could go to a hotel and order room service, hey Ross, and just chill. Like, I don't need nobody to talk to. I don't need a TV. I watch very little TV, except my trash TV. Now y'all know I love my trash TV, so I do watch that. And how about it? Hey, hey, party for one for YouTube TV. They got VH1, y'all. Yes, yes, they got VH1 on there now. So that means now I can watch all the Housewives and the hip hop. You know, love and hip hops all on the same, for the same price with YouTube TV. I like that, because Sling, I was paying for Sling separate from YouTube TV so I could get VH1. But now, baby, they got it rolling. We're good to go. But um that juice is good, y'all. But Flavor of Love. Boy, you remember that show? I remember meeting New York. Miss New York. Child, I felt like I grew up with Miss New York. I remember meeting her on there initially when she come on there. Boy, look here. And you know that girl Shay from on there, she on Love and Hip Hop Miami. You know Shay, that where she started at was whole Flavor of Love. Hey Tanya. Ooh, child. Y'all, I'm getting my setup to start doing some live commentary of my trash TV. I'm just trying to get all my stuff ducks in a row, Julie, and get it together. But we're gonna have some good time when I get that running. And if there's any shows y'all watch, y'all want me to watch to talk about it, I watch that too. Y'all know I don't mind watching no trash TV. Now don't send me no docu series, cause I'm telling you now, I'm not watching that. But but I will be doing my talking about my trash TV. So yeah, but that will be coming soon. As soon as we get it set up where I can do that from here. But back to the we can't all be in a mask all the time either. Y'all know what we were talking about previous before I got off on my tangent about my trash TV. But I love, that's a fact about me. A lot of people don't know is I really enjoy being alone. Like, I don't mind going to dinner or to I don't really go to a movie by myself, but I go sit out and people watch, and I'd be happy as a pea. Y'all hear me? I do. I really enjoy that time by myself. So it's kind of weird, but that is a little fact about myself that most people, only those that know me, know that. But oh, what other shows y'all watching besides trash TV? Everything's on pause. All my TV shows are on pause from COVID. Most of the shows I watch, they be fighting and stuff. They don't stay socially distanced. So they don't yeah, they don't do too much of that stuff on there. They be like to fight and be in each other's face and they be at the club and stuff. Then having launch parties and being fabulous and ignorant at the same time. Ooh, Lord, but I enjoy my trash TV. But so listen, they talk about these kids going back to school, y'all parents. What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking about these kids going back to school? It's getting closer. The whoever the guy is over the commissioner over education for Florida, he said today they rolling up and opening up all the brick and mortars in August. So they're gonna be going back to school down here, y'all. It's that's what they say they're gonna be going back in August. But isn't that something about the college students who are here entered from are international students that they may have to go back to their countries where they're from, like their immigration status, their visas to stay here in the States for school may not be any good. They're talking about they would have to go home or either transfer to classes, campuses that are offering in-person classes. That's kind of crazy because they still gonna want their tuition, their financial aid. And y'all know they charge more for them online classes than they charge for classroom classes anyway. So who knows? I don't know, but that's some crazy stuff. And then, so wait to see how that's gonna work out with Summer and Javier, because you know that, but Javier's going to college this year in the fall, and we haven't heard anything about him not moving to campus. But um, Summer's last semester at FAM starts in August, and then we have Zane in kindergarten. You know, he's repeating kindergarten. So I'm just kind of like, I don't think Zane's gonna go to school. I'm really leaning towards we're gonna keep him home. I don't know what that looks like or what that means because with his IEP and um different things like that. I don't know exactly how all that works. I'll talk about it as we go through it because I don't know. But um we're gonna be like I said, then I just am up in the air with Summer. Summer has some labs that she has to complete, you know, because her major is biology, so and her minor is psych. So, but the biologies require some labs, especially for the you know this her last semester, so she's got a lot of few lab requirements. So I'm not sure how all of that is going to work. So I don't know. The powers that be have figured out. I don't know, you know, but one thing about it is and for two things for sure. 2020 has showed us that we aren't really prepared for life changing events. I honestly feel that most people have been caught so off guard by the events thus far of 2020 that it's really kind of sad that as a nation we're that ill prepared for not necessarily tragedy, but for unknown circumstances. Like, I understand not knowing about COVID, you know, knowing the data for coronavirus. I don't understand there not being something in place effective that obviously it hasn't been in place in years because they say what was there was no good. And obviously, what I don't know what Trump and them trying to throw together. And it's just it's alarming that these things are happening and taking place. And it's even more concerning the people that are so easily distracted is so, they lose focus so easily. Now I know when I be on here talking and like I be kind of scattered, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about focus. Like there are people who, I'm not even talking about finances. I'm talking about there are people who were home, right? But they didn't miss any pay. But being home during COVID has really stressed them out. Like they don't know how to be home. They don't know how to be with their family or to be still. Think about that. But yet we are so quick to want to give our children medicine because they're overactive. Well, what about your adult behind who is going crazy sitting at home? Now, I understand you want to go shopping or you wish, but right now you can't. But because of that, you're being a spoiled brat. Think about those things. This is the stuff I'm thinking about. And I think that a lot of people, like I said, they've just lost focus. And you have to get that, you have to gain focus because listen, if what's happened in 2020 thus far has rocked your boat enough that you can't even stand on your own 2 feet, mentally, emotionally, physically. See, I don't talk about finances. Finances are important, but without the other stuff in place, if you're not mentally well, emotionally well, you probably are poor with money. So I can, you have to deal with with all areas of your life, not just one. And I really think 2020 is making you deal with those things. You know, I'm not even going to bring up George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, all of that, because none of that is new. None of it is new. What's new in 2020 is coronavirus. And but the thing is we've dealt with viruses for years. How are we so ill prepared as a country for a virus that is similar to viruses we've had in the past? I don't know. Maybe I just think too much about it, but I wonder, like, why? But, you know, who knows? But with the school stuff, Zane probably is not, like I said, it's not going back because I just don't know what it looks like. We'll talk about it as we get through it. And as I go through it, we will share it. I will share it on here. You guys know I don't mind. I appreciate that. Being able to share it with you guys. And if anything I say helps anybody, then I'm grateful. So, you know, but if you guys have any questions or anything going on in your neck of the woods that you want to talk about or shed light to, so you want me to bring it up or whatever, I would be happy to do so. Also, don't forget on Wednesday, I'm going to be talking more about PTSD. Maybe Julian may come on with me. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Maybe I can get him on for a little while. And, but that's all. And you guys have a great night. All right. Bye.